Sigma males, invented by pickup artists as a way to push you to buy their new book, How to Get Whole, Volume 38. You'd think by Volume 16 or 20 the method would be set in stone, but you know what you're gonna do. With the new discovery of Sigma males, finally, there's a way to get it in, even if you have just a -2 in your charisma stat. Let's recap the basic hierarchy. You know, for those of you who have things to do and people to interact with and may have forgotten. Omega males. These are dudes who got rejected once in grade 6 and then just gave up for the rest of eternity. They are also really good at Tekken, which not really sure how relevant that is, but I'm sure the correlation coefficient is higher than 0. Gamma males, dudes who have no social media presence and no understanding of what this goddamn Greek letter plus male bullshit even means. Honestly, hot take, controversial opinion coming in. If you ask me, this sounds like the best spot within the hierarchy. Just pure, blissful ignorance, unburdened by these concepts that do nothing but take up the limited amount of gray matter in your brain. Beta males, dudes who are really, really trying their hardest, but it's just not working. Like, no matter what they do, they just can't get in there. They're basically like SoundCloud rappers promoting their shit in every IG comment section, but in real life. Alpha males, this is it. Dudes who have succeeded in the one singular goal that every man is assigned at birth. They had sex.
Yeah, woo! Yeah, woo!
Get in there, bud! However, there is a downside to reaching the top of the mountain. You have to keep having sex forever. After having sex for the first time, if you go 3 days without sex, you get demoted back to beta male. And that usually kicks off a tragic downward spiral into total self-destruction, as you have lost the one thing that your entire personal identity and self-worth were tied to, and that gave your life meaning. And then there's Sigma males, dudes who have cut off all contact with their family, have no friends, unemployed, homeless, gormless, basically just an antisocial squatter who moved to a nation where no one speaks a language he understands. Yet somehow, this guy still fucks. The Diogenes of sex havers, if you will. But the biggest benefit of being a Sigma male, they are not shackled by the 3-day rule. They have set themselves free, operating on a higher plane of existence. They are one step closer to reaching nirvana. And all they really did was stop paying rent. So obviously the big question you all have is, how do I become a Sigma male? Well, the first step is to break free. Don't let these lame, boring stiffs keep you in their box. Or a triangle. Telling you that you have to fall within one of these 4 made-up categories. Yeah, alright, how about you fall on this dick, dumbass? Once you break free, you realize that none of this shit actually matters. The constant chase of the bag, trying to get pussy, figuring out how Minesweeper works. These are all just a thin veil over what you really want, which is happiness and a purpose. But truly, these things are meaningless. Happiness and a purpose aren't handed to you by the universe. You have to go out and find it, or make it for yourself. And now that you're a pretentious nihilist, you are armed with the conversational tools to make yourself seem interesting and get friends, and get philosophy students to let you hit, which is actually what you were after the whole time. Through the rejection of making friends and getting laid, you have acquired the means to make friends and get laid. Trust me, it makes perfect sense. So, quit your job, steal a Volkswagen Type 2, and start your lifelong road trip. And for fuck's sake, stop listening to people who don't know what they're talking about. Wait, no, don't unsubscribe. No.